Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of The Crowning Moment. For those who may not know me, my name is Casey Gibson. I've been in pageantry for a little under 19 years now, and Crowning Moment is just a sweet little representation of what everyone can get out of pageantry. So, for those who may be listening on any podcasting platform, enjoy this audio today, but make sure to join us on YouTube so you can see the actual live recording with our guest today. We're still continuing on with our Collegiate High School and Junior High School America. Today we'll be having Miss Maddie Crotts, the NC Collegiate America title holder. So let's go ahead and bring Maddie to the chat. Hello, how are you?
I am good. Thank you so much for having me on today. I know I speak for our entire South Carolina, North Carolina group when I say we just thank you so much for your sponsorship and having this opportunity for us.
Absolutely. And a nice thing is I've known Maddie for a little under 2 years now, and I got to meet you as the Miss Vermont Collegiate. And that was such a sweet moment because being able to watch you go to nationals and be able to compete and make it into the top 5 was a super just amazing experience just to watch, outside looking in and being able to see a part of your process behind the scenes as well. And so I want to go ahead and jump into it. How does it feel to be Miss North Carolina Collegiate America?
Oh my goodness, it's so rewarding. I've never worked so hard for something in my life. Last year, like you mentioned, I was Miss Vermont Collegiate America. I competed at our state pageant and I received second runner up. But I knew then and there I fell in love with this system and I just had to go to nationals. So the Miss High School America organization actually provides an opportunity where you can take an appointed title. So I was Vermont and I ended up in the top 5 last year and I was just so excited. It was an incredible week and I had such an incredible experience. But going back to the state pageant back in January, I was so humbly blessed to be crowned as your Miss North Carolina Collegiate America. And it's such an honor to represent my home state this year at nationals.
That is truly amazing. And I know, like you said, you speak for the entire North Carolina, South Carolina. You've been around the group for 2 years now. You're kind of like the big sister of everyone that's involved. I know you guys have almost, I think, 40 people going to nationals this year. That is so impressive. And I know Crystal, Candy, Marley, they are preparing you guys top to bottom. So I want to talk about that amazing retreat weekend. I know all of the collegiate high school and junior high school people all over the US are so envious of this retreat you guys get because not only are you learning, how to become a true sisterhood, you're also learning how to treat sponsors, writing them thank you letters and making sure they know that all of their efforts go, unknown. They are noticed and people see what you're doing and, they're very thankful for it, as well as I want to talk about the preparation you do at these events. I know there's some walking things, some interviews. So tell me, being firsthand in that, what it's like.
Well, we are just so incredibly blessed to have directors and staff that truly believe in us, want the best for us, and want to prepare us. They truly want to make sure that we are 100% ready to go when we are in Little Rock. So I'm just so thankful to Miss Crystal, Miss Candy, Marley, and the entire South Carolina, North Carolina High School America staff. So shout out to you guys. You're amazing. But that's retreat weekend is truly incredible because when I think about it, it's when we build our sisterhood. We have one big sleepover, like you said, with almost 40, including the elementary girls, but we have a big group this year. So just being able to bond that week and have that time, that downtime where we're on our pajamas at like 1 a.m. watching a movie together, it's just so much fun. But on a serious note, it is a preparation weekend. We work hard. We have walking lessons. We do mock interviews. So like I said, we're just so incredibly blessed to have such a strong support system behind us that want to make sure we are completely prepared and ready to go once we hit Little Rock.
Absolutely. And that's something that people don't realize. There is a lot of behind the scenes that people don't get to see. So, talking about the behind the scenes, what has your preparation looked like for nationals this year? Going in knowing, like, okay, you were so close, you're second runner up. How do I get that the Jeep, number one? How do I get the Jeep? And two, how do I really make the most out of this experience?
Oh my goodness. Can we talk about the Jeep? Is that not incredible?
Yes.
That's like, seriously, I can't even wrap my mind around it. Like every time I see a new post, I'm like, that's insane that the new Miss Collegiate America gets to drive away and have that for life. Like what an incredible opportunity. But yeah, so this year going into it, I really wanted to focus on being 100% Maddie. I want to make sure that I am genuine and it is just I'm very transparent going into this, and I want to make sure that everything is me, whether that's my wardrobe, my interview, and everything. So I just want to be completely authentic. I want to enjoy the process. I think last year going into it was definitely a learning curve. I didn't know exactly what I was doing, but I learned a lot. And I think I've gone through a season of growth, and I'm ready to just go have fun, enjoy the experience, and take it all in.
So I want to talk a little bit about things that people don't either get to experience or they see a lot of photos of but have not been able to do it because they haven't done the system. I want to hear a little bit of behind the scenes. Everybody talks about the rope climbing and the rock mining and all sorts of stuff, but tell us a little bit more about what actually happens at this pageant when you're not competing.
Yeah, so it's a lot of fun. I mean, it's a week full of parties and events and getting to be glammed every single day. I mean, what more could you ask for? So I think definitely for me, either it's a close tie, either the gala or the white parade. The white parade is a new addition as of last year to the national pageant. So I think it's kind of fun because we're in this beautiful outfit and we all get to literally have a parade in the middle of a national pageant. So in the streets of Little Rock, we have Ferraris, we're in convertibles, and it's like we're getting the full experience. So if you haven't checked out the pictures from that, I highly recommend going to the Miss High School America organization Instagram. And it's just like something I've never experienced before. So I'm really looking forward to going back and doing that again this year.
That is amazing. I'm super excited with Pageant Vision, being the videographer of the entire pageant weekend. I will actually be there this year. We're hoping to do some red carpet runways, so definitely we'll have to tag up during that. I know my South Carolina, North Carolina girls, they know how to interview, so I'm not worried about it. But going into that, with that interview prep, what is something in the Miss High School or Miss Collegiate America system that their interview really hits on differently than other systems?
I truly think that they want you to be you. Kind of like I touched on earlier, they just want a real girl. And I love that because that's the girl you're going to have for the rest of the year. And I think when you have a national queen that can completely be 100% herself, and you can look up to that national queen, whether you're a local title holder or a state title holder, and it's like, wow, I can relate to her. She's real. I think that's incredible. And I think that that's one of the things I love most about the Miss High School America organization is that aspect of it.
Absolutely. And I know that you yourself have a proclamation that has to do and pertain to the High School America organization. So tell the listeners a little bit about what that is and how you got that.
Oh my goodness, this is definitely one of my most proudest accomplishments. This all actually started out, so there's a whole train of process. It started out as my Beautifully Brave campaign series, where I had title holders in the Miss High School America organization create videos that I put together of what makes them brave, what truly and uniquely makes them feel like they are brave enough to do something. Once I did that, I wanted to take it. I'm an assistant preschool teacher. I love my little kiddos. So I took it to my preschool classroom and I actually had a white dress. And if you go to my Instagram, you can see that as well. But it said, "Show me you're brave" on it, because same concept. I just wanted these children to make sure that their brave story was heard. So I took a little different spin on this one and I had them illustrate a time where they were brave. And I actually took this dress to Little Rock and I wore it on the steps of the Robinson Center, which was so special to me last year at Nationals. But ultimately, this led to my Show Me Your Brave Day proclamation in the state of North Carolina. I wanted every single person, young, old, no matter who they are, no matter what they stand for, what they believe in, I wanted to make sure that they felt confident in knowing that their brave story wants to be heard. And so that was just so humbling for me. I will never forget sitting in the House floor and just hearing my proclamation being proclaimed there by my Union County representative, because that's something I'd worked so hard for. And I just feel so confident that everyone will feel confident in sharing their brave story. So we're coming up on the anniversary, 1 year anniversary of that, coming up on May 25th.
Amazing. And I definitely will be posting the dress picture in the Instagram reel. So for those that may be listening or watching it on YouTube, definitely check out at Crowning Moment Podcast on Instagram. And of course, I'll be posting it to my Facebook page, which is Casey Grace Gibson with a C. And make sure to check out Maddie's Instagram as well. We put her handle on the page, but it is at Miss NC Collegiate America. And Maddie, I want to just touch on a few things. Everyone always wants to know what's the sneak peek, what's the exciting thing going into nationals. If you could describe your wardrobe in just a few words, 1 word, 2 words, how would you describe it?
Oh, it's very me. It's very fun and it's very exciting. I've had a lot of fun putting together my wardrobe this year, and I very kind of like I mentioned earlier. Now I really wanted to make sure, okay, this is 100% Maddie, so it's gonna be fun, it's gonna be glamorous, and it's gonna be all the things extra.
Okay, I want you to kind of look forward. This has been a big question that everybody's been asking Crowning Moment. So I want to get a survey from the girls I interview, or even just people on social media or on YouTube tuning in. Comment it down below or shoot me a DM on Instagram. What do you think an evening gown, we're just talking about evening gown here, is going to be the new trend for this year's summer pageants? I mean, we have High School America, UNM, Ideal, US Miss. All of them are this summer. Everyone's back to back. So what do you think? It could be like an earring piece or a type of, something that they add onto their evening gown. What do you think the new trend is going to be?
I think when you said earring, that really hit me because I've seen some incredible earrings from our sponsors posting on Instagram. And I think this year, I think our dresses are going to be a little bit more simpler, but we're going to have that extra earring because I think it just brings it all together. And I'm here for it. I think it's a moment. So I'm excited. I can't wait because summer pageants are rolling around right around the corner. So I guess we're going to find out.
Yeah, that is a good one. And a lot of people have been asking, what's the new it thing? And I'm like, honestly, and I have to agree with you there, Maddie. I do think it's going to be the earring change. People are going a lot more simpler with their gowns, or they're doing a jersey or a flat and then bedazzling, having that nice collar. I know Kinsey Hansley in North Carolina, who was first runner up at North Carolina USA, she had that bedazzled collar, as well as so did Miss Puerto Rico at Universe. So there's a lot of different things that people are adding to their wardrobe this year that I think are going to make them stand out more than, just the typical pageant outfit attire. But of course, last question here. I ask everyone the same final question. You've had this question before, but this is a year since we've done it. So, in what way has pageants positively impacted you?
Pageants have allowed me to find my voice and who I am. As a little girl, I was so shy and I didn't know who exactly I was and what I stood for. But pageants have brought that out for me. It has allowed me to use my voice as a microphone, not only for myself, but for other people. Recently, as Miss North Carolina Collegiate America, I had the opportunity to have a TV interview, which is something if you would have told me 10 years ago I would be on TV doing an interview, I would have laughed because I would have never felt like I was capable of that. But now I stand here knowing that I'm strong enough and I'm more capable of using my voice to, help other people and to stand up and be brave for others as well.
That is amazing. Well, guys, you heard it here first. This is Maddie Crotts, Miss North Carolina Collegiate America, and I cannot wait to see you at Nationals. Definitely be posting and tagging because we will love to reshare all of your stuff on Crowning Moment. But for now, we'll be catching up with a new Collegiate and High School America title holder next, so just stay tuned for that episode. But for now, bye, guys.
Bye.